Hi everybody, Forever Rich 82 here. I'm running off 4.5 hours of sleep and I'm fucking tired, and if any of you are patrons, you know what I said yesterday. I had to do a lot of manual labor for somebody that lost their home. I won't get into that. Anyway, today, well, this is Turbo Week, and I wish we could say we're off to a good start, but seeing how I'm lacking sleep, and I would like to try to lay back down because I'm dizzy and having a little bit of anxiety today. I just thought I'd do something quick and maybe I'll beat it, maybe I won't. I'm going to be playing an arcade port known as Dragon Spirit. Dragon Spirit was released in the arcades at first, and it was part of Namco's classic age of gaming, at least what many consider the classic age of gaming in the 80s. As many of you also may know, I have a hard-on for dragons, so there you go. No, that doesn't make me a furry. I've always liked dragons. I always liked the lore and the myth of them, and if any of you follow suit, that's great. And if you want your suicide fuel for the day, here's a redhead that is hot and will never get the smash, so there's that. Anyway, as you notice, I don't have a shirt on, and don't worry, I'm not Review Fuck USA or Review Cuck USA. I ain't going to show my nipples on camera because I don't play that game. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the stream on Friday, this past Friday. I'm thinking about going solo on this Friday because there are some aspects about my last stream that I won't get into that I was not happy with. There's drama and people just didn't seem interested in the game I was playing. They were interested in the games they were playing. And when I do a stream, I want people to be engaged with what I'm playing and possibly also maybe the conversation going on. I haven't really set it in stone, but let me know in the comments if you want me to do it solo with just me. But if you like the commentary that goes on with the streams, then we'll remain everything unchanged. But like I said before, I love it when you guys come by and we have conversations and whatnot. And honestly, you guys made that grinding session on Zelda 2 that I did on the stream a lot less monotonous. We had a good conversation going, and I had fun. And that's the point of a stream, is to play some games, chill with some buds online, and have fun, right? Anyways, so with Dragon Spirit, I've beaten this game on the NES. And the funny thing about the NES version, it is not the same as this version. This is a strict port of the arcade game, like straight to. And it was released during the launch window of the TurboGrafx-16, which was released in 1989 by NEC Technologies. Like I said, the NES version had more of a story-driven based segments between stage to stage. I might do a future playthrough of that game because it remains one of the runner-ups of one of my favorite titles. I've played Dragon Spirit many a time on Nintendo. And I wish I could say I could play this version a lot more, but there's a problem. The difficulty in this version is complete horseshit. I mean, I want to rank it up there near Battletoads quality. I mean, it's that hard. And what makes it hard is a lot of the enemies move faster than reaction times can be had. So, but those who have beaten this version without using any tricks or cheats or codes, you're a fucking god. That's all I'm going to say. But for the sake of the playthrough, I probably won't beat this because, like I said, there's not many TurboGrafx-16 games that I can beat. I really suck at them personally, and I'll try my absolute best, even though I'm lacking sleep right now and my reaction times may be a little slow, but I'll give it a shot, at least. And hopefully when I have some better sleep and whatever, in the next day or two, depending on how this fucking thing up here wants to cooperate with me or not, I can do something and actually do well. But anyways, the sake of this playthrough, I am going to use a 2 continue code. Now, I just want to go on one more little mini rant before we get started on that. Why the fuck do you have to put in a goddamn code to continue? Why can't you give the option to continue? It's not like you don't have the technology. I mean, the same thing with the Mario game. the first one. I was going to say games, but then, you know, the Mario 2 that was released in the United States, Doki Doki Panic, and Mario 3 had continue options. In Mario 1, you had to hold A and press start. I know it's a little minor gripe, and it's just me nitpicking, but Jesus, put fucking continues in the game. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Let me just make sure I got the code down right. Okay. Okay, I don't know if it makes a sound or whatever, but we'll see. Anyways, usually I have the game popped up beforehand, but this time I'm just, like I said, I'm lacking sleep, so any kind of professionalism in this video is already down the toilet. Oh, and I want to mention something. The NES version, I know I keep ranting, I apologize. The NES version was considered a sequel because it's more of a continuation or a retelling of the first game. But then you have something called Dragon Saber, which you may see next to Dragon Spirit, which is the actual sequel. And as far as my knowledge, I don't think there's any American platform that has Dragon Saber. It was all released in Japan. Saber's a pretty damn good game, the arcade game especially. I might attempt that at some point in the future. But anyways, let's just get started, huh? All right, let's get started. I'm probably gonna die. I want to try to at least make it to stage 5. If I can make it to stage 5, I'll be happy with that. But there's a lot of problems I have with this particular version. It seems like the hitbox may be just a little too big. But the arcade version is just as bad, if not worse. I mean, the point is, if you make a home conversion, you should have a choice in difficulty. Because arcade games, it's rightable so difficult because they want your money. That was the point back then with arcade games. They wanted your money. But some games just got it wrong. Double Dragon 3, anybody? I mean, don't get me wrong, the NES port is not a great game by any stretch of the imagination, but it's still the best port we got. And I mean, there's still some Sega fanboys out there like, oh no, the Genesis version was the best, it was the arcade game. If you ever played the stand-up arcade game like I have, that's not a good thing. I mean, the NES version was extremely hard, but, you know, you could spam spin kicks and certain moves. And if you just knew how to play Double Dragon, it's not that bad. I will admit, though, I cannot beat Cleopatra to this day. I've been trying to do it since I bought my copy in 1999, and I've been unable to this day still beat Cleopatra. But that's a different game for another time. The farthest I ever got in this version of the game, and it took me 3 playthroughs to get that far, is the 6th level, so I never beat this game. Like I said, all the games I'm playing on TurboGrafx-16, I have not beaten. And I want to, you know, give it give it a try. You know, usually I have respect for the trees, but not anymore. These motherfucking things are assholes. There's a dragon, let's shoot fire at it! Now, you may be looking at the game like, this don't look hard. This is just, you know, the calm before the storm. But my biggest complaint in this game is the hitbox, though. It is, I mean, unless you're just pinpoint accuracy god of sorts, you're gonna get hit and possibly die very fast. Level 3 is a nightmare. I wouldn't be surprised if I only got that far. Oh, these motherfuckers. These guys are fast. Ugh. I'm just gonna shut up and see if there we go. Whew. Now, the bosses are a little underwhelming. Say. It's like the stage is hard as fucking rocks, and then you get to the bosses, and then, you know, within a few shots, dead. I mean, there's like little to nothing there. This stage is a bitch. This is the volcanic region. Or, as the NES version calls it, Volcanic Zone. God, those things are fast. It's like you just gotta have, like, really sharp reflexes. So if you smoke weed, your reflexes are next to shit. I don't have good reflexes either. But then again, I'm not a daily toker like some people out there. Usually my strategy for these games is to just attack the ones that are in your way. I wish that could be a thing. It really isn't. Because if you don't kill some enemies and you start flying past them, since the pacing is so damn slow, you'll get bombarded by bullets. Speaking of bombardment, this is where the fun begins, right here. If you didn't have this if I didn't have this power up, I'd be fucked. I mean, I'm talking in ways you wouldn't even imagine. This is ridiculously hard. If you just, especially if you just had your pea shooter. Jesus, I don't even want to think about that. Yeah, you got Fire Phoenixes and these guys. This is probably my favorite. I mean, when it comes to tunes, the NES version in particular is one of my favorites on there. But this version is not bad. Area 3, not so much. I must prefer the NES version. I mean, like I said, the soundtrack in this game is great. The composition is. Some of the whatever use of samples they have, though, is not all that. Just, I don't know. In some ways, I just prefer the NES version in that regard. But there are some, I mean, there's like tunes on this version that beat the NES, you know, without question. Namely, Area 5, which is what I'm aiming for if I don't go all the way. Which I don't see me doing, trust me. This game is, I mean, it may look easy, that's because I have this power. If I didn't, I'd be dead. Also, if you have stronger fire than your pea shooter, you will have, like, auto fire. But, then again, too, if you had the stock TurboGrafx-16 controller, you'll already have auto fire. Like, shit like this. What the fuck are they thinking here? I got past it, though. I'm surprised. Alright, another underwhelming boss. Wow, that was so hard, I broke a sweat. Woo! This is one of my nemesises right here. You can't fly too far to the right or left because you'll get damaged by the branches. But you have these asshole wasp-looking things that fly towards you. And then you got guys from the left and right of you, so your space of movement is very limited. And they shoot at you, so, once again, limited. I'm not going to even bother with the power-ups. Peacock-looking motherfuckers. Annoying. Oh, today is DP's birthday, Drunken Punk 800, who's usually on my streams. If you want to go in one of his videos and wish him a happy birthday, I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Happy birthday, by the way, buddy. All you fucking young people can fuck off. I'm 36 and I feel old, man. And just to know it's going to get worse from here on out. Yay! Excitement! Fuck it, give me my 20s back when I can just drink beer and not give a fuck. I just got hit. Yep, this is where I'm... This is... Yep, that's... Yep. Come on. Just... Don't just... Sorry, my brain's not working. I want to come up with some commentary. Invincibility for limited time. I'll take it. dealing with this bastard of a game. It's needed, for fuck's sake. Now, what sucks, though, is in this version, it doesn't play a sound telling you, hey, you're about to run out of that power. In the NES version, it does. You know, it goes, doot, 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 or something like that. I don't have a Rico 230A in my fucking mouth, so I can't, you know, mimic Nintendo sounds all that well. I think that's the name of it. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, as always. I don't mind being corrected. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm not like some of these arrogant bastards who think they're right about everything. I try to get my facts straight. See that shit? See how that bolt just clipped my wing and I got hit? That's what I'm talking about, man. The fucking hitbox is far too big in this game. Give you a little bit of leniency. Oh, fuck the bees. See, what can I do here? I'm fucked. I mean, I could try just mashing that fire button like a motherfucker, but I doubt that'll do too much. I'll try. Okay, that seems to work. But then you got all this other shit. See, man, this game pisses me off. I mean, just put a little less shit on the screen so I can make a fucking proper strategy. No! Let's put a shit ton of stuff on the fucking screen so you can't fucking think! God, fuck this game. This version, anyway. Alright, since I got less firing power, I'm probably not going to do too well. Oh yeah, this is the boss you gotta do this shit to. I forgot. The NES version was actually easier. You only had like 4 of the pods to bomb. I'll do my best here. The music's different too. Huh. Like I said, I never played through the arcade version for obvious reasons. I kind of like this tune. It's different. Come on, bitch. Let me get over there so I can bomb that motherfucker. There we go. Bam! Alright, third stage done. It just gets worse from here, folks. They only can give you the audacity to refill your health. I mean, this is... They might as well just call this Dragon Spirit Expert Edition. I'm serious. This version is just complete bullshit. I'm just gonna... I'm trying a new strategy. I'm trying to avoid as much as I can. Oh, that's one continue down. If I could just make it to stage 5. Can I do that, please? Probably not. Oh, I hate those bitches. Not much I can do with a pea shooter, fellas. think if you get like 3 hearts, you get an extra continue or some shit. I don't really remember. I apologize. I should have maybe looked at the instruction manual so I can give you the information required. I hate those enemies right there. Anything that drops frickin' anything. I hate all the enemies in this game. I hate the trees. I hate these buttholes that are popping out of the sand that shoot fire at me. Well, you know, if you have anal sex with a girl with a stomach problem... Never mind. Anyways, so this is the, I believe, the desert world. Now, which is weird, because I don't recall this version being in the other versions I've played. If I can just get to a checkpoint, I'd be happy with that. For fuck's sake. Tell me those do not like buttholes in the sand. That sounds like a fucking, I don't know. So, a mix between a porno and a punk band. Buttholes in the sand. You know, we have Butthole Surfers, which only made one good song in their whole career, in my opinion. That's, forgot the name of the song. Shit. You probably know what I'm talking. It's a song about fucking, about suicide. They're all in love with dying, they're doing it. You know that song. I don't know the name of it by title. Okay, that's bullshit right there. Fucking sperm wads come flying at you. At least there wasn't a lot of enemies to deter me from firing at them, so there's that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, this is a little tame. I'm happy with this so far. You notice enemy patterns remind me that of like I want to say Galaga, but you know, in a scrolling plane instead of just a static screen. I hate when they do this shit right here. It's annoying. Boss. Alright, I don't know how I'll do. I think this is the dragon. Yes, this is the dragon. Fuck you. God damn it. Fuck that boss! Yeah, fuck everything. I got cats clawing at my door right now. They need to fuck off. I'm busy. I love my animals, though. Come on, die, you bitch. This may be the hardest boss we fought so far. Because he just won't die. Bam! Whew. Alright, level 5, and I still gotta continue. This is looking pretty good. But this stage is such a bitch. You can't touch the sides here. And they move. Now this is probably my favorite tune in this version of the game. Easily. Oh, I forgot. If you touch a fucking spider web, you fucking die. Let's try that in real life, guys. Let's go outside and find a spider web that's unoccupied. Oh, I forgot about that power down thing. Let's go outside, find a spider web unoccupied, obviously. You don't want to fuck with one that is occupied, for obvious reasons. And let's see if we take some sort of damage. Unless you're allergic to fucking silk, it shouldn't be a problem. But then, once again, this is fucking video game logic here. It makes no sense. Game, suck my ass. I mean, if I do die here, I'm happy that I got this, at least this far. See, it's like a domino effect. Once you get hit, you're gonna get hit a bunch of times. Alright, one more continue. Let's make it count. If I could beat this stage, that'd be great, but I don't think so. I can already tell I'm gonna have a hell of a time beating this motherfucker. Let alone the game. I mean, yeah, if I wanted to, I could have been a real cheap bastard and put in the 100 continue code. That's another thing. Why do you want to put... I don't understand why you gotta put a continue code into a game like this in the first place. Why not just give you 3? Like, the NES version gave you 3. You didn't have to put in a code. That's stupid. Namco. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Get away from me. You too. I don't need to speed up. I want to be as slow as possible. You'll notice that with TurboGrafx-16 games, they're in love with giving you different speed types. I mean, but this is an arcade port, so there's that. At least you have the option. I'm doing a little better this time. Those things down there remind me of roly-polies, or also known as pill bugs. Okay, Wall, stop doing shady shit like that. You're gonna make me nervous. I'm already having a nervous problem today as it is. Alright, got an extra life. That's what it does. Okay. Thought so. Wasn't entirely sure. Oh, fuck you! Another game pulled shit like this. It was fucking, Elemental Master for the Genesis. Wonderful game, though. You should pick that up if you ever get it for a good price. It's short but sweet. I mean, I like to replay that game at least maybe once or twice a year. Stop being a jackass and collapsing on my shit. It's bad enough my fucking dragon's fat ass can't fucking fit through these corridors without taking damage. Oh, fuck you! Dirty cunt. Don't you just love enemies that you can't get to? I fucking love that shit! And I would like more of it, please! If you're a masochist, you'll love this port of the game. Because only bad things can happen. That's nice you can at least kill the spider webs. I wasn't aware of that. Yep. See how it's like a domino effect? You hit, oh, something comes out of nowhere, hits you. Yeah, it's fucking great! It's fun! Fun for the whole fucking family! Let's gather around, play Dragon Spirit, guys! Let's get pissed off and have a stroke and you could lose your daddy at a young age. Wouldn't that be fabulous? I don't know what's worse, playing this version of this game or smelling a dirty, unwashed vagina. I'm serious about that, because sometimes, I don't know if I would... Oh, fuck, the spider boss. This guy is no joke. I think you can hit him on the... I'm not sure. I think he jumps up at you, too. The NES version he does. I like this boss tune. I wish this was in the other versions of the game. I don't recall ever hearing it in the other versions. This may be an exclusive tune. Cool. good. I've never been, well, no, I haven't been this far. I'm on level 6. Level 5 was the last level. That was the highest I got to last time. So, hey, I did a record today. If I die here, that's okay. There's a part where it speeds up like the turbo tunnel. Yeah, that part can just suck a cock. Or it can suck a cucumber. No, this isn't RTU. Fuck that guy. Treats his fans like a fucking bank. You begging son of a bitch. I can't respect people like that. I'm sorry. This is bullshit. Holy fuck. You see what's going on here? You got the dudes on the ground. You got those dudes swarming around like you're some dead cattle in the middle of the fuck. Fuck off! Asshole. Asshole spirit. Dragon asshole. Fuck this game. I'm trying to get the power up because I need it. Thank you, asshole. Yeah, I'm fucked. Just get as far as I can. Oh yeah, I get to chip away the ice. Yeah, this is fun. I understand it's a challenge, and I welcome a challenge. I like a challenge. But only if the odds are balanced within your favor, which most games of the old types are not. Enemies have more priority over you, and it's bullshit. See how I clipped my fucking... That is so retarded. That's stupid. Whatever. Alright, well, I think I made it to a respectable amount. Like I said, I never beat this version, and I probably never will. Let's get out of the emulator. Here, there we go. I never beat this version. I may. It seems like I get closer each time. I mean, that's the thing with classic games, though. If you play them enough, you'll eventually get far enough to where the game can be beaten. I wouldn't suggest going out and finding a copy of this particular version, though, because it's ridiculously hard, at least in my opinion. But if you're really good at these games and you want a really big challenge, you know, like, I basically want to go ahead and call this a shooter of Battletoads, because, man, it's hard. But bullet hells are worse. I mean, yeah, I bitched a lot, but I like this game, and I do like the version. It's just a little on the hard side for me. But I got pretty commendably. I got far. There's 9 areas. I got to stage 6, and if the glacier stage didn't kill me, the undersea world would, because that one on the NES version in particular still gives me a problem. Just to think about that, this gives me PTSD. Oh my god. So that's Dragon Spirit. It's a pretty cool game. You should play it. I still suggest the NES version only because it's a little bit more lenient with the difficulty. And if you really suck, just die in the first stage, you become the Gold Dragon. Like I said, maybe next week I can do a playthrough of that version. That way you can compare them with, you know, but next week, because this week is Turbo Week. I'll try to get a video out tomorrow, if not Thursday, and then Friday I can probably stream some games instead of just playing one. Uh, I think my next game is going to be Blazing Lasers, because that's a really well-known, well-liked shoot 'em up for the TurboGrafx. There's really not many platformers other than Bonk, and those take too long to beat. And I've never beat Revenge. The only one I've beaten was the first one. There's 3 in total. So, and I'm not going to do Rondo of Blood because I don't like it. And the reason why I don't is because I think the branching paths in that version in particular are cryptic, especially if you want to see the real ending of the game. It's not a bad game by any means. I just don't agree with the level designs. The music's great, though, and it plays okay. Just the level designs I'm not really fond of. But anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry I couldn't complete the game, but I gave it my best shot. And I did pretty well at first, but the game just gets a little hard later on. They throw some cheap shit at you, and it's just my brain can't, I guess, work fast enough or make the enough. I don't know. I don't know. This game stresses me out. I don't think I did too bad for a guy who's only had 4.5 hours of sleep, so that's good. But I need to get a nap in, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, get this uploaded for you all to watch and possibly enjoy. I hope you all have a good rest of your day and take good care of yourselves. We'll see you on the next one, and until then, have a good one.